Okay, so if you've made it this far in the day, and if you're like me, I'm sure you're a little bit thirsty. So it's time for a beer. As you can see here, I've got a selection of beers from the local 7-Eleven, and some of them are beer, some of them aren't beer. Actually, I'm not quite sure what they are, but we'll give them a go, and I've got a little glass, we'll give them a taste, and we'll see what they're like. So the first beer I'm going to try today is this Buckskin. It's a nice blue can. It's supposed to be a German-style ale. You can take a little view here. And it's got a very odd alcohol rating on this one. It is a 4.7. That's peculiar. Why not just say 5? Anyway, we'll see. So it's an ale. Ales are usually a bit darker than lagers. So we'll see. Take a quick look. That's not very dark. To be honest, that looks like a lager or maybe a pilsner at most. Doesn't really look like an ale to me. But that doesn't mean it's not. We'll have a smell. No, that just smells like a bloody Miller, actually. Oh, that's quite terrible. Oh, I'm quite disappointed. That is not even close to an ale. Oh, for the look, I'll give it because it's supposed to be an ale, so I'm going to give it a 2. Taste, I'm also giving it a 2. And aroma, the aroma's okay, 3. So that's what, a 7 out of 15. Not so good so far. We started off with a fail. Since that's Buckskin, and I've got 2 here, I'm going to go right to the Buckskin Schwarzbier or wheat beer. So as you can see here, this is a 5.1, another odd number. So let's give it a look. Let's give it a taste. Is it going to be kind of foamy or a little bit of sediment, like a lot of wheat beers, like a little bit unclear, translucent instead of transparent, or is it just going to be nonsense? Oh, holy cannoli. That looks more like a malt. Look at how dark that is. That is much darker. Am I translating this wrong? At the store, it's got a picture of wheat. Let's see. If it's not a wheat beer, it's a malt beer. Let's have a smell. No, it's a wheat beer. Much better. The darkness of the beer surprised me. So for looks, I'm just going to give it 3. But the smell, it's definitely got that wheat beer smell. I mean, the dark doesn't bother me. It's just, I wonder how they got it that dark. It makes me worry they put food coloring or something in. Although I'm not sure. Or maybe a bit of malt, just to add some color to it. But the taste isn't malty. It's still wheaty. Yep, that's not bad at all. I'm going to give that 4s across the board. I changed my mind. So that's 12 out of 15. Much better beer than the first one. So you notice I'm actually putting the beer today, this time, kind of in order. Think of this side over here as the best or better beers, and this side over here as the progressively getting worse. So that's why you can see the ale, which isn't an ale, is all the way to the far right. And my right. And the Buckskin, I'm not going to put it right to the left, my left, but it's pretty darn good. So I'm pretty happy with it. So the other two, they don't seem to be beer. So what I'm going to do is well, let's switch it up. I'm going to give this one a try. It's a 3% Suntory, so that's Japanese. And it is grape. Grape something. I don't think it's wine. Maybe a wine cooler. Or what I'm thinking is it's grape flavored beer. That was my guess anyway. Grape flavored beer. Let's give it a try. Oh, before I open this, a little hint. If you're traveling in Asia and you're unsure if the beer that you bought is actually from Japan and not from somewhere else, just look at the top of the can. If you can see Braille on the top of the can, like I just showed you, see now you can see again. That Braille lets you know it's actually a can from Japan, not from somewhere else. For example, Southeast Asia. Not that there's necessarily anything wrong with that, but if you're paying for Japan prices, make sure the can is from Japan. Fair enough, right? Okay, let's take a look. What does this look like? Ooh. Wow. Okay, that is really artificial looking. Yeah, it looks like a wine cooler. That's what it looks like. It reminds me of a wine cooler. It tastes like a wine cooler. I think it is a wine cooler. But, interesting, there's actual real grape flavors in there. For example, when you eat a grape, like a Concord grape, and you can taste the tannins in the skin, those dark, heavy tannins. I can taste that in this drink. I am shocked. That is really surprising. It's actually got real grapes in it to give it real grape flavor. Yeah. All right. Look. I think the look was a 3. Wine coolers always scare me. So to me, the look is never more than a 3. The taste is between 4 and 5. And I'm kind of hedging my bets toward 4. The reason being is I don't really like overly sweet things, and it's pretty sweet. And I'm guessing if you had a couple of these, you could wind up with a headache, that's for sure. So I think if you're just going to have one, it's a hot day, just have one outside, a glass full of ice perhaps. That'd be quite nice. You might like it. But as it stands, I'm going to give it a 4. And the taste, because it's got that real grape taste, which I really like, I want to go to 5. But it's got that kind of artificially sweety taste, so that's got to bring it back down to 4 again. So that is an 11 out of 12. Next, we're going to give a try this coriander and gin soda. So like it's a gin and tonic is my guess. And I happen to really like gin and tonic. Perhaps not as much as James May, but I definitely do like gin and tonic. Okay, so let's give it an open, crack it open. Let's take a quick look. All right. Ooh, crystal clear. Wow. I guess, I mean, after all, it's got coriander, but nothing's colored it at all. I mean, it's quite clear. Oh, I can get the coriander smell, actually. Oh. Okay. Now, maybe that's just I didn't clean my mouth well enough from the grape. I'll give it one more try. No. Oh, that is horrible. Okay, that's gone. Oh, gosh. It looks all right. The smell is all right. The taste is a nightmare. I'll give it a 3, 3, and a 1. Altogether, a 7. And that's being nice. Okay, so my last beer, I've actually tried this one before, and I quite like it. So it's a bit of a cheat. What I decided to do was get one that I knew I would like, because I was unsure about the others. And yeah, Hobgoblin. 5% alcohol. Oh, this gin, by the way, just in case I didn't mention, it's 7%. So it's a bit strong anyway. Okay, so Hobgoblin is an IPA. You can see that right away. Look at that nice color. Not perfectly clear. It's got a little, almost sediment in it. Yeah, it looks nice. The smell is great. The taste is very nice, especially if you like an IPA. The taste is definitely a nice IPA. To me, that's the way a beer should look. And smell and taste. 15 all day long. Okay, so let's throw the Hobgoblin over here. Okay, so this is our order here. As you can see, we've done it right from the start. Number 1, number 2, number 3, and then basically a line is here. This is a far down number 4 and number 5. These 3 here, definitely I would buy again. Like I say, hot day, outside, big wine cooler glass maybe, a bit of ice, that would be nice. This one, again, just give it in a beer stein, very nice. It's fine, pleasant enough. This one, fantastic. If you like beer, if you like IPA, and if you like an IPA with a bit of body to it, Hobgoblin's for you. These other 2 ones, use them to clean the toilet. Okay, that's it for today. There's going to be one more episode, that's it, and that episode is going to be on snacks. Snacks that can go along with your late night beers. If you're up with your friends, playing cards, playing chess, whatever it is that you like to do at night, having a couple drinks, eating some snacks. And in Taiwan, let me tell you, and in Asia in general, there are some peculiar snacks, things that you would not imagine exist. And we're going to limit ourselves to potato chips or something like a potato chip, because that's already got plenty to offer. But since this is now Lunar New Year, this next episode won't come out for a week until next Saturday, the following Saturday. All right, after the Lunar New Year holiday. Okay, bye for now. Have a great holiday.